Hey guys, welcome back to yet another episode of In the Box. This time I'm jumping into a fairly new compressor. It's a new plugin by Waves. It's the Abbey Road RS124. This compressor has been used on pretty much all the Beatles records. And if this wasn't big enough for you, Tony Maserati, who is a Grammy winning engineer and has worked with artists like Beyonce, Notorious B.I.G., Puff Daddy, Selena Gomez, Jason Mraz, he says, and he's gone on the record saying that this is his favorite compressor of all time. So I thought, okay, let me try to do a mix using just this compressor, and a little bit of EQ and reverb, and of course that stuff is going on. But, just kind of, I said, let me just tie my hands behind my back and just use this compressor to pretty much sort out the whole mix. And I think I got some really, really cool results. I was happy with it. I definitely had to adjust the way that I mix just to kind of see what the plugin could do. And I really drove the plugin actually pretty hard, and it gave me some really cool sounds, and it just fattened up everything. So let's dive right in and check that out. Well, here is our mix session. The tracks on the left, the ones that are in blue, are the reverb and delay tracks. And all of these tracks, the ones that I've highlighted right now, the kick, snare, toms, the drum buses, then the bass guitar, and vocals. These are the buses that all the individual stems are feeding into. And those are the ones that we are mixing today. So after the EQ, I've just done some EQ moves just to clean up some stuff and get some frequencies out. Then we are running into the Abbey Road Studios Red channel strip. So it's got two shelving EQs, it's got an analog hiss, a little bit of gain staging. So that's a tone of its own, and that is feeding into the compressor that we are talking about today, the Abbey Road's RS124. So I just wanted to use the red just so it really feels like we're at Abbey Roads right now. So here we go. So I'm going to disengage the red and the 124, and let's see what this song sounds like.
Saw you dancing on the floor, right then I knew I want more. Moving your hips side to side, you're like a prowler in the night. Yeah, motion till you come to me.
Right? Okay, so now let's engage this and check it out.
Saw you dancing on the floor, right then I knew I want more. Moving your hips side to side, you're like a prowler in the night. Yeah, motion till you come to me, your sweet scent sets me.
Wow, that just sounds great. So let's A-B it. I'm going to play the whole thing again, the same section, and I'll keep switching it off and switching it on.
Saw you dancing on the floor, right then I knew I want more. Moving your hips side to side, you're like a prowler in the night. Yeah, motion till you come to me, your sweet scent sets me free. Let's get away out of shine, let it just be you and me tonight. I'm gonna take you away and make some sweet love. Girl, I'll lay you down and get your feet up. Make you toast, girl, oh, oh.
Whoa, man, that sounds so great. Okay, so let's check out these tracks individually. Let's start with the kick. And man, like this, I'm really not looking at the Neel. I'm really just using my ears and just If it sounds good, I'm leaving it. So it is really working, this compressor. Let's see what the snare is doing. So it just brings everything forward. Love it. Okay, let's check out the drum bus. Let's check out the whole drums with the track, and we'll A/B that.
Saw you dancing on the floor, right then I knew I want more. Moving your hips side to side, you're like a prowler in the night.
So like we didn't use any analog compressors while we were recording these drums. So I mean and our drummer, he wasn't extremely consistent. He's a great drummer, but he wasn't extremely consistent. So there's a huge dynamic range, basically, right? So, and he plays the ghost notes really well, and he loves to use ghost notes. And obviously, ghost notes are going to be way softer than the actual snare hits. So that's why this compressor is really sort of bringing them together and gluing the whole drums and making them so present in the mix.
Saw you dancing on the floor, right then I knew I want more. Moving your hips side to side, you're like a prowler in the night.
Nice. All right, let's see what the bass is doing. So I'm actually using the fuse mode. I've turned the fuse on, the super fuse. That gives a nice amount of distortion, which is really, really cool. Oh, actually, let me try to use the side chain. Let's see.
Saw you dancing on the floor, right then I knew I want more. Moving your hips side to side, you're like a prowler in the night. Yeah! Motion till you come to me, your sweet scent sets me free. Let's get away out of shine, let it just be you and me tonight.
Actually, the side chain was a really good idea. That worked pretty well.
Saw you dancing on the floor, right then I knew I want.
Man, it just gives the bass such an amazing tone. All right, moving on. Guitars. So I'm getting the super fuse with the guitars as well, just giving it a little more drive, just a little more teeth to it, a little more gain, you know. It's just holding the guitars together nicely. All right, let's see what the vocals are doing. Man, this thing is holding the vocals together. And we're also getting, there's a lot of heavy duty sends to some of the delays and the reverbs and stuff. So we are getting some levels back from those return tracks as well. So I'm going to leave that on.
Saw you dancing on the floor, right then I knew I want more. Moving your hips side to side, you're like a prowler in the night. Yeah. Motion to you, come to me, your sweet scent sets me free. Let's get away out of shine, let it just be you and me tonight.
Just making the vocals a little more present, a little more forward. Just holds it together, man. All right, let's one more time. We are going to listen to all these engaged and then disengaged.
Saw you dancing on the floor, right then I knew. Saw you dancing on the floor, right then I knew I want more. Moving your hips side to side, you're like a prowler in the night. Yeah. Motion to you, come to me, your sweet scent sets me free. Let's get away out of shine, let it just be you and me tonight. Let's go! I'm gonna take you away and make some sweet love. Girl, I'll lay you down and get your feet up. Make your toast, girl, oh, oh. Please don't ever stop what you were doing. And I see what turns you on, and now I make you go, ooh, 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 ooh. I think you knew that I would, yeah. And we'll go, ooh, 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 just like you knew we should.
Wow, man, I love this compressor, and I'm so glad that I got it during this the year-end sale, because I think it was just $40 or something, and usually it's a lot more expensive. And it's a fairly new plugin by Waves, so yeah, check it out, guys. I thought this compressor, like if you have your hands tied behind your back, and this is all that you have to use, if this is the only compressor that you're allowed to use, I think you can really get a good mix out of this. It has these two different flavors with the distortion from the fuse, and then if you turn the fuse off, it's a little more clean, but it's still got its own tone and its own sound. And just using that and using the mix knob, I think we can put together a really cool mix. I'm super happy with this plugin. Why don't you guys go check it out? Hey man, if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button and let me know if there's anything else that you want me to show you guys. A plugin demo, some production technique or mixing technique or anything. I'm all about getting that conversation going. So let me know. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching.